Hello.
Cast in the car again. It's like every video that we make is going to be in the car.
It is. So I'm actually holding the phone, which is a change up from our road trip because I didn't realize we were recording in the car today. So I didn't bring my little handy dandy holder.
So why are you telling them?
Well, because if my arm gets tired, they'll understand when the phone shifts. All right, so we are here to talk about
two things. Okay. Thing number one, Starkiller went up for sale today, and thing number two, Funko is hurting pretty bad. And there's an article that's been floating around, or maybe multiple articles have been floating around about how bad they're really doing. So we're going to talk about both of those subjects. But first,
before we do,
I want to mention that we are headed right now to Philadelphia to go to an art toy show. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this before. We're usually going to conventions. This is a bit smaller and I guess like almost more reserved than what we're used to.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about it. So it's called Assembly Required.
And if you are in the Philadelphia or surrounding areas and you have some free time this weekend, come check it out. You can find more information on our Instagram or their Instagram at Assembly Required. I believe like there's some underscores. I think it's _Assembly Required _.
Okay.
I think.
On Instagram, yeah.
I think, yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So we would love to see you there. Not only are we taking 3 fantastic pins, we also have an amazing pin for the Coven. And we have some other figures we're bringing.
Yeah.
No exclusives, but things that you've seen before, but just some random things.
And we'll be there to sign it and all that kind of good stuff too. So it's a lot of fun. Make sure you check out MischiefToys.com, sign up for our newsletter, and also follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Don't forget, bro. We don't need you forgetting about that.
And another thing that you don't want to forget is Lovesick Ghastly is up for sale right now. There's not very many left. We have a handful of pin bundles and a handful of the figure itself on MischiefToys.com. And with that, we are giving you the opportunity, if you purchase one, to possibly get a 3-pack of APs from the Philadelphia show pins from this weekend. And if you are going to New York Comic Con and want to go to Night of Mischief, it always sells out incredibly fast. We are giving one person the opportunity for a guaranteed purchase of up to 4 tickets. So we highly recommend that if you're on the fence about Lovesick Ghastly, to get it now before that promotion ends. And that promotion is ending this coming Sunday at 11:59 Eastern Time.
And we'll also have a shirt associated with that Lovesick Ghastly as
and
well.
A hat.
And a hat. So we'll be posting about that very soon for those who love the artwork, because the artwork for this figure is one of my absolute favorites. I love it. I think it's so awesome.
It's fantastic.
Congratulations to Noelle for coming up with some really awesome artwork. Okay, let's talk about the 2 things. First thing, Starkiller. Heather, do you know what Starkiller is?
It's Star Wars, right?
It's a Star Wars character, yes.
Okay, that's all I know about it, and I do know a little bit about the drop, but not much.
So Starkiller is a character from Star Wars video games, and he was a pretty popular character, and the version that you're getting in Funko Pop form is the evil, hardcore version of Starkiller. And he's helmeted, and he has like little blades on his hands and stuff like that. He's cool. It's a 750 count piece that was sold on Funko.com today, where you bought it through a limited edition. And if you don't know what limited edition is, you actually have to use points in order to buy it. You need to use Funko points to buy it, which is painful for some because maybe they don't have points. I don't know. So for us, we didn't even try for this thing. And number one reason why, well, I don't really care so much about the character. I'm not really into it. So I didn't even try it today. But a lot of people did. And a lot of people were pretty upset about it. And let me tell you something. I love to see it. It makes me happy when I see that, because it tells me that people still have a lot of interest in Funko. And so this is my thought on this. Funko should be listening up on this. By the way, the limited edition thing, don't forget, I designed this. I'm the one that created a limited edition. And for those who do not believe me, go back and watch our past content. I wish I knew what video it was from, but in about maybe 3 or 4 videos, I mentioned how they should do limited edition, and now they're doing it.
Yep.
But I called it like Funko Platinum.
Yeah, something like
that. But Funko, listen up. This is what people want. They want limited pieces. Continue shelling out limited pieces. Make things fun again. You need to reformat. Funko needs to reformat. You guys are losing money. Things aren't going well. Reformat the company and do it a bit differently. You can have your little like fun, we're selling all the things, whatever you're doing, and you're having commons, but like do some more like very special stuff. Funko Shop drops, make them special again, make them blind, and do like limited pieces and get people all fired up again. Today got people fired up. Keep doing it. That's what you need to do, Funko. I would know because I'm the one that created the limited edition. I would know. What are your thoughts?
But also, I mean, we're collectors, and this is something that collectors want. And, you know, Funko went public years and years ago, and a big issue with going public is they aren't listening to collectors as much anymore as they do their shareholders. And shareholders might not know very much about collecting, and they just want money. And you know, they see, oh, well, your product's popular, make more of it. And it's like, well, if you make more of it, you may lose some collectors along the way. And I feel like that's sort of where this has gone.
Yeah, unfortunately. And they also crippled their Funko core fan base, too. Because that used to be really strong. And it doesn't seem quite as strong anymore. But look, that's my thoughts. That's Heather's thoughts. Starkiller, great Funko Pop. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I think it's a great pop, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't go for it. But it looked like a lot of people were angry about it. A lot of people missed out on it. But let's not forget, everybody, that it was a 750 count Funko Pop, and like probably upwards of like 100,000 people wanted it. So the expectations of getting this piece should have been slimmed down to begin with.
I don't know if 100,000 people were going after it, but I would imagine
I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating.
People don't understand exaggeration on the internet, and there would 100% be someone, if we didn't clarify, saying, what do you mean 100,000 people?
How about, okay, let me just say this, 25,000 people. How's that?
There you go. That's a bit more realistic.
That's a better number? Okay, so I'm sure there's a lot of people after that. So, did you show the Funko Pop? What it looks like?
I don't even know what it looks like. I don't have a photo of it.
Can you pull it up on Instagram so you can show what it looks like? It's on Instagram because Dis was actually on there asking if somebody has one so he can buy it because he missed it. And he's bummed. And I feel bad for him, but Dis knows this is a good thing. It's a good thing that they're hard to... That's him, right there. Yeah, he's right there.
Got it.
It's a good thing that it's hard to get Dis. He knows.
Right there.
That's a cool pop.
That guy.
Yeah, he was $50, 750 pieces, and you needed 2,000 Funko Shop points in order to buy it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a whole thing. Yeah, you had to go all in to get this thing. People were saying that the website was freezing up, it was a big mess, and that sucks. And I hate to hear it, but it's a good thing because people want this product. And Funko needs to continue to churn these products out.
Yeah.
Okay, so part 2 of this conversation is Funko losing a lot of money. I think it was like 41 million.
Yes.
In the third quarter, I think it was.
No, it's currently the second quarter. $41 million loss in the second quarter. Now, Mike Lunsford, this interim, the interim CEO, he said that he's blaming the second quarter loss on ever-changing and uncertain U.S. trade policies, which, yes, I am sure that was partially it, because of the tariffs, and, you know, they're probably constantly having product shipped to them, and they can't really, you know, slow down.
It was catching up with a lot of people.
Yeah.
It even hit us. We've been hit with it on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
even as a very small
pretty
company.
rough.
It sucks.
It really does. It adds quite a bit of stress, quite a bit of money, so that does suck. But I think, and I don't know this for certain, but I think that some of that loss may also have to do with I believe it was a class action lawsuit where...
I don't know anything about that. You mentioned that earlier.
We do. We've covered it on the channel. So back in like 2017 or 2018, a lawsuit was opened basically stating that Funko was misleading shareholders.
Oh,
remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yes. I don't
so-
think it was that far back.
It was.
It was?
Yes, and I believe they just had like the final hearing or whatever they call it, about a month or two ago.
Do you know what the end result was?
I do not.
Okay. Well, I don't know if maybe it wasn't good, but so the other part of this is that they can say that it's tariffs and everything like that, and maybe even this lawsuit, but it's also the fact that they've lost grip of their fans, their fan base, and the audience, and even at San Diego Comic-Con, it used to be like when we saw pictures of Funko booths, it was insanity. Like you hardly could get in. And at this show, Heather and I virtually walked into each of the places pretty easily. Not the fact that Funko was taking us in, but just generally, it was easier to get in. And I think that they need to focus on and I'm sure they're doing this. They have people working in the background trying to figure out how they can make things better and make the customer base or the fans happier. And I hope that they're coming up with some great ideas. Give me a call, Funko. I could talk to you a little bit more about that. I did come up with limited edition, by the way.
He did. He really did. So I did a quick Google search. Back in April, it said that Funko agreed to a $14.75 million class action lawsuit to resolve the claims that it misled investors, but they did not admit any wrongdoing. They just settled it.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So they did settle.
Yeah, which is it seems to be pretty typical for lawsuits like that, because if you go to trial, I think that you're at risk of, one, wasting more time and money, but two, it could mean more money for you, and it could, just
Generally,
take longer. Yeah, I'm not really sure how all that works, but I believe that's how it sort of works from everything that I've heard about lawsuits like that.
Yeah, what a nightmare. But anyway, yeah, so two pieces of news today, one being positive and one being negative. It's interesting because, I think maybe some people would call them both negative because they missed out on the figure. But positive in terms of the company selling out of something today. Now, it's not a whole lot of money for them. It's only 750 figures at $50 a piece. But I think that is this is showing them what they should be doing.
Yeah.
And I think if they focus on more limited pieces this way, getting people amped up and excited. So the bottom line is they made even more money because people are buying stuff on the website to get their points, and then they're spending $50 on the product.
Yeah, but not just that. If they continue to do things like this and amp collectors up, just like they used to do, they're going to get a lot more fan loyalty, a lot more interest from collectors. So if years and years and years ago, they had a very good balance of super limited, quick sellouts, but also common things.
Yeah.
And if they can just get back to that, I feel like it will excite a lot of people.
I totally 100%
I think
agree.
that going public made them lose that. I think that I think that they can come back from it because people still love to collect.
So my opinion, I believe that Funko should do a Funko Pop 2.0. I believe they should, introduce a brand new flagship product that is not a soda, that isn't, whatever other things they were making.
Sodas were so good until they put them in Walmart.
Sodas were good, but it got out of control. But they need another flagship product like a Funko Pop. They need to they need to revitalize themselves.
Yeah.
They need to rebrand. They just need to just change everything, right? They just need to change it all and reformat it, because the CEOs and the Mike Beckers and Brian Mariotti's and all them, they're no longer there. Funko isn't what it once was. It's changing. And whoever the new person is that steps in as CEO, this Lunchford guy, or whoever Lunsberg, whoever the next person is, they need to come in or not him specifically, but a new CEO comes in that has a fun making sort of mind, right?
Well, you can
maker
say
mind.
here, just
keep going.
Yeah.
But a fun making type person, and come up with a new way to revitalize or refresh. That's what needs to happen. They've been doing the same thing for so long, and people are like, well, how many Funko Pops can I buy? Make a new product, bring it, make it cool, make it great, and start fresh. Not start over, because you can still have the old stuff, but focus on the new thing. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And look, I'm just giving advice here. I'm not even getting paid for this. I'm just here giving advice to large, almost billion-dollar toy companies. That's what I do. In my car, driving to Philadelphia to a small toy show with my microscopic toy company. That's what I do, man.
Yeah,
that's
me
how
too.
I roll, and I roll that way hard.
I'm good at that.
Yes. So I think that's all we've got for you in this video. We just wanted to discuss, those two topics because they're very important, and also tell you a little bit more about Mischief Toys. Go and buy yourself a Lovesick Ghastly. Make us sick with love by picking up a Lovesick Ghastly. And those pins are cool too.
And I want to know something very important in the comments section down below. What would you like to see us do next with the Lovesick sculpt? Because we have a lot of ideas. We actually have some concepts, but we want to hear from you. So let us know what we should do with Lovesick.
And we would generally love to know what you'd love to see from Mischief Toys, because guess what? Your ideas and things that we discuss here can come to life because we're so small. We can develop these things. So pitch to us. What would you like to see? What in the future? What would you like to see from Mischief Toys?
We're telling Funko what we want to see, so you tell us what you want to see from us.
Yeah, boss us around like we boss around Funko. Boss us around.
Yeah, leave it in the comments section. Send us an email, help@mischieftoys.com. We would love it. And as of right now, we have just entered Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. And I just want to say, the ideas better not be trash.
Yeah,
and also,
please no trash ideas.
And I also want to leave you with an old school line.
What's that?
And I want to thank the patrons, by the way. Thank you, patrons. I am not reading names right now, obviously. So, hold on, Heather. Can you read some names?
Chris.
No, I'm pulling
I understand. Do not touch your phone.
Go ahead and pull up some names there and read off some names.
Oh, God.
Don't screw this up.
Well, I might.
Scroll up. I got my little page there for patrons.
All right, who am I starting with? Do you know?
I don't know. What's at the top? Who's the first? Oh, hold on. Can I see this?
Oh, God.
Hold on. Okay. Start with.
You're lucky we're stopped.
Start with Eric Lank, I think.
Alrighty. So we would like to thank some of our amazing patrons from Patreon. And by the way, if you haven't checked us out on Patreon, we're patreon.com/gasolcast. We have 2 calls coming up in the month of August, next weekend, which is the 16th, and the following, which is the 23rd. And we basically talk to you for a few hours. We hang
face
out.
to face on Google Meet.
We have a lot of fun. You can ask us questions.
We're giving away a ton of stuff.
You can see some future Mischief Toy stuff. We're giving away a lot of stuff. It is awesome. So highly recommend that.
We're giving away all of SDCC.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The whole convention center.
Right.
So we would like to say thank you to our incredible patrons. I will start with thank you to Eric Lank, Dominique McAllister, Mischief Maker Mikey, Tyler P., Matt Schloss, Magenta Borealis, Derek Rohn, David Hutchinson, Raymond Melendez, and Mitch Hayes. Thank you all so much for your continued support. We appreciate you so much. That's why we say it in every single video. We just appreciate it more than you know. So thank you. I'm looking forward to the 2 calls in August. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have fun. We're going to give stuff away, and we have so much to give away. It's almost like I think half the call is going to get something. It's basically Christmas. It's Christmas time, everybody. So join up if you're not there already. If you love the channel, you love what we do at Mischief Toys, support us. We would really appreciate it. Patreon.com/gasolcast. Learn more there. I want to leave you with a couple words here. And this is something I haven't said in a long time, but we are together, yes. We'll see you guys in the next one. No, that's wrong. What? We'll catch you next time. We'll catch you. Why do I got to do that? We are together, yes. We'll catch you next time. Bye. Because it's old school.